Can I sing to you? Yeah. Doom, doom, doom. Yours, mine, ours. I could do this for hours. Sit and talk to you for hours. I wanna give you your flowers and some champagne showers, or the shrimp and lobster towels. But it's me that gets the vow. Ooh, when you do what you do, I'm in power. You give me a superpower. Together the world could be ours. You sit me up on the counter. Instantly it's done the showers. I'm bad. I don't know that last little part. Storming for a couple hours. When we finish, take a shower. Cause I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. Cause I need my own theme song. When I go in here, I need my own theme song. Come on, doo-doo-doo-doo. I need to come up with the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then, like, I hate to say it, but I'm like sexy with her. Go, Katie. Get it, Katie. Get it, Katie. Get it, boom, boom. Get it, Katie. Y'all, get it, Katie. Y'all, cause that's what we talking about. Get it, Katie. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it, honey, because we ain't hold the line. It was pretty much on time today, okay? I'm like, we was pretty much on time today. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, welcome back, honey. We did a little live earlier where I stretched my hair. One side is bigger than the other because I made this my own hair. I cut it. And it's just like, dang, I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, girl, stop doing that. That's something I ain't gonna cut my hair no more. That way, the next time it gets cut, maybe I'm gonna do it, let somebody do it professionally so it could be evened out. But I'm like, I kind of wanted my hair to be shaped like a heart. And it's kind of doing that. But at the same time, it was just like I said, it was just a DIY. You know, just getting them ends off, trying to get some flourishment. Hair is healthy as hell, and like I said, that's all that matters, honey. But yeah, we are back for today's live stream. This is just gonna be a smoke session. I was thinking, I'm like, am I gonna do this podcast style? But not necessarily podcast style, because this is definitely not a topic that I have any major talking points on, because I really only have one major talking point. It may come with some let you see where I'm coming from type stories type deal, but it's really just a little smoke session. So grab your snacks, y'all know color whenever you're ready. Here we does this, honey. Yeah, grab your snacks, because we're gonna try to get at least an hour in for the live stream. If it's only 30 minutes, I won't be mad at that, but I'm like at the very minimum, yeah, at least like a good little 30 minutes. I'm looking for mi lighter. Okay, here we go, honey. Got the lighter, the power of the herb, and we got the herb. Okay, because for today's topic is definitely no imposter syndrome. Know your worth, okay? Because yesterday was Juneteenth, obviously, and me being black, I celebrated all my blackness and all my love of being black yesterday, and it was definitely a vibe. I had such a good time. I was so happy that we were able, especially in my city, because y'all know what we do, it's ratatata, but we literally came together as black people. There was no issues. Everything was civil. I mean, it was straight 90s cookout. That's literally what it was given. It was laughs. It was vibes. Even though it was 90s cookout, we didn't know each other. It's not like we were family. This is literally just a Juneteenth event that this woman in the city put on. She invited me to come out with my photo booth. I'm out there, and when I'm telling you I'm having a good time, baby, I was all over Snap with it. I got some good little content, and it just really made me just really think about the fact that I said I really don't, need to have any imposter syndrome. I really got to know my worth. And with me having imposter syndrome, it's something that I have noticed, especially with going to therapy, because even my therapist was like, you seem so confident, honey. What do you mean? You? What? And then that's when we got into the whole discussion of, do you understand that that's really downplaying all that God has, is, will be, especially for you in your life. And I was just like, oh honey, you right. And that's why I realized it's so disrespectful to God to not be who he called me to be. That's why I say, even when I was on social sites and I wasn't, I was doing everything but my name. I was trying to make it so difficult for you to find me, to the point where I do not live like that anymore. So I'm like, yeah honey, follow me on all these platforms, honey, at CuratedByKD, honey. Like, I'm not hiding anymore. It's definitely, I have done the shadow work, and now it's my time to get in the spotlight. Because honestly, like I said, y'all know I've been talking on the smoke sessions. It was definitely that little portal. I don't know what else to call it. They was talking about quantum leaps and all the other kind of stuff. Not really certain about that kind of stuff. It might be, but like I said, the best way that I can explain it in simplest terms, like I said, a portal. And if I'm getting that portal back, honey, you best believe I'm good. Like I said, I will definitely do right by that portal this time, because that portal is doing right by me, honey. So that's why I'm like, because I was thinking about that. I'm like, with 2017, me being able to handle the scrutiny that I was facing right now, probably not. And that's why I didn't take that. But that's also because I wasn't letting God lead. I was letting me be the leader of my life and getting to where I wanted to be. That's why I'm like the quotes, because that don't matter. All that matters is where God want me to be. Because it's like I said, I'm the type of person where God will literally give me what I want to show me that I don't want it. Just to show me, like, babe, I got a better plan for you. Guaranteed. Like, you thought you was doing something, baby. I'm Alpha Omega, beginning and the end, honey. When you think them Greek people be stepping, I'm the big stepper. Okay? You think the divine not doing something, baby? I am the divine, honey. And that's why I'm like, I really just had to, at this point, let God be the leader of my life, because he's always been in my life. I definitely, like I said, have had points in my life where I've been on fire for God. Jesus is my homeboy, Mary's my homegirl. So I had to get back into my Jesus loves you type shirts. All that kind of stuff. But yeah, with me, I'm like, because I'm finishing up what I started earlier. Literally. So yeah, with me going to my event yesterday, I did do a car. I'm like, would it be a vlog? I don't know. A car video. I did a video of me, getting to my event, just like talking, a little car chat video, I guess is what it would be. Okay, because what is all this that is? Because I'm like, okay, maybe I got it. Because I'm like, I'm looking at my tip, and there ain't nothing on here. So I'm like, what is that keep getting in my mouth? Or maybe it's flying to my, okay, child, I don't know. But yeah. God, dog. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah. I'm in the car. I was doing my little car vlog or whatever, and I'm on my way to my event. I'm just kind of like going through the motions or whatever, because I just feel like every obstacle is like trying to like fight against me being there. But I got there. Okay, this shit finna piss me off. Okay, because it's, oh, I see it coming out this filter. It is definitely coming out my filter. I'm pulling hard as hell, my bad. So yeah, I'm in the car. We did a little vlog or whatever, car chat, whatever. I'll definitely post that, so stay tuned for it, because I'm raging. I'm going through it, all of it. But I'm driving to what is literally the other part of the city. It's a whole nother county. Like, it's 45 minutes to an hour away from me. It was raining, so it definitely like took me like an hour to get there. I don't like going to that side of the town, but I had to get that money, honey, and I did, because God is good. Thank you, Jesus. That's why I was like, every obstacle was acting like it was against me, but it was not. And just me being there, it just really, like I said, just being together with black people, having a good time, as somebody that throws my own events, that's minding my black owned business, I'm with other black people that are minding their black owned business. It made me feel really good, to the point where I was like, you really are that girl. You really are. And I am getting better, because one thing I have an issue with, and my friends do too, because Carissa got a bad issue, and that's why I'm like, I had to put this out in the universe, because I'm like, Carissa's gonna stop this. We are going to start asking for help. We have an issue with asking for help. 99% of the time when you ask somebody for help, they fall short. But that does not mean that you should not ask. Yes, it will piss you off, but sometimes you will get a yes. Just like yesterday when I was packing up to go to the event, my dad's like, do you need help? I'm like, no, I got a pretty good system going. I got it. Mind you, I did have a pretty good system going, because I got everything in there. But at the same time, that photo booth is like twice my weight. I'm just being honest. And I have been literally my Mother's Day event, I'm on Instagram Live, blood, sweat, and tears, getting this stuff done, literally bleeding, literally crying, literally sweating, because I'm like, by any means necessary, it's getting done. I don't care who told me, because like I said, I ain't waiting on nobody, and I ain't hating on nobody, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I ain't hating on nobody, and I ain't waiting on nobody. God is not allowing me to do that. It's just not happening like that. Why? Because I've waited all this. I'm 30 plus years old. I've given y'all a lot of time for me to wait. Okay? It's not going how you thought, was it? It's not. So here we are doing God's plan, because I'm like, baby, not Family Feud is reaching out. Like I said, I'm at a point of transformation where God is giving me the signs, He's giving me spiritual advice, He's giving me cheerleaders. They telling me about monitoring experience. That's I'm like, y'all, it's monitoring experience, and I'm just like, who is the monitor? Then when I get the email, I'm like, not Family Feud was the monitor. You were the one this whole time that was really the monitor. You looking at the YouTube channel? Shout out to y'all. I know that's right. Shout out to God. I know that's right. He said, stop playing with me, because I made that happen. Yes, sir. I know that's right. Because like he said, this is my divine plan, my divine timing. We could have been did this if you would have just tapped in and trusted me. But you listen to man. And that's why I said it's no imposter syndrome. Know your worth. Know your worth in God. For real. Like, you are divinely created, each and every one of us. There's no point in hating on anybody. That's why I'm like, bitches be acting like I can sing. Bitch, if I could sing, I really would be shitting on you hoes on baby Jesus on them sandals He put on. And God didn't even like the way I said that. But I'm like, y'all bitches be acting like I'm really doing something that's so fucking spectacular. You be doing the same stuff I'm doing. I'm utilizing the gifts that God gave me. A, personality, okay? Yes, we do have the intelligence. But when I get up in that building, I'm the personality higher. And I do not mind that. Because, honey, I do not want to be here for real. I definitely want that man to pay them bills, okay? I definitely want that man to pay them bills. Amen. Hallelujah, Father God. Thank you, Jesus. Okay? God's working on them. What do you mean? This all I want to do. Right here. Be my Black Ricky Lake, Miss Wendy Williams. How you doing, honey? Like, what are we talking about here? This the KJ show. Well, hold on. Because this is God's show. It's God's show. But it's starring and featuring me, KD. So, yeah. That's really what it is. So, that's why I'm just like, for real. That's why I got to get back on my soapbox each and every day. I got to get on my Zoom. I got to tap in my Zoom. Because I'm just not certain that, you know, y'all are there yet, because some of y'all are still spiritually broken, and I don't know who this is gonna reach, but God knows. That's why He's just making stuff flow, because that's what we pray for, and that's what we want to happen. But yeah, just spiritually broken. Not that I've been there before, because I ain't been spiritually broken. Now that I think about it, man, I've been wanting to be done. Trust me, I have. But spiritually broken, I've always believed in God. That's how I'm like, I've always believed in God, even when I put, which I have to say it out loud, which is so unfortunate, but that's the life I live. When I put my mom's obedience, because I really don't have a parental, I do have a parental unit, but it was like, bitch, my mama made the motherfucking rules, just being honest. It was more obedience to my mom than it was obedience to God. And it was like, that was something I always struggled with in my life. That's what I was trying to say when it was like, I was always in like, I could feel when I came out of the secular world and then back into the gospel world, and then in and out and in and out. And that's why I'm like, I really don't feel that anymore. I haven't felt that in such a long time. Probably after I graduated high school and went to college. Yeah, when life opened up and it was just like, this is what adulthood is like, this is what life is going to be like, this is what you have to take care of yourself. God, because that just kind of hurt my feelings just thinking about that. Because I'm like, I'm really mad that I don't have no fucking family. That shit really pisses me off. It's like I'm in a family, but I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I guess you don't have to be like-minded with your family. But like I said, when I be looking at people, I don't know if them people be fake on the fucking internet or the TV or whatever it is, when they just doing game nights and just familial things, and it's like everybody just, you know, having a good time. It's like I've always wanted stuff like that, but I really don't. Because I'm like, I'm trying to go on Family Feud. I'm trying to get $20,000 in the car, and like nobody's tapped into it. Stuff like that really bothers me, because it shows me how alone that I am. Because it's like everybody always want me to do stuff like on their terms, but it's like when I want to do stuff, it's like y'all don't, like, nobody, like, what are we talking about here? It's like, I gotta do what you say because you are the parent or the elder or whatever the case may be. But it's like, but when I want to do something, it's not that. It's definitely, you grown, do your own thing, do whatever you want to do, until it doesn't line up what you want me to do. Then I gotta be in the child's place, which is so strange. And that's why I'm like, y'all, watch these videos, click these links, help me. But y'all don't even have to. Oh, God said what it is, baby. Transforming our life, okay? I mean, everything. Like, that's what I said, mind, body, spirit, finances, husband, everything. Because, yeah, I really want to be somebody mama one day, and somebody wife. Yeah, because I'm like, I really just feel like it would be so nice to be on Family Feud. Because my thing is, so I think this is my thing about it. It's not even about the winning the $20,000 in a car. It's literally being with my family. That's why I said it just made me feel like, not even that. Because it's the family that I'm in. Because it's not like I don't have, my paternal side of the family. But that's not what I signed up for. The stuff that goes on in the house that I grew up on is literally Kardashian classic. Like, I could have monetized off this a long time ago. And that's also why I feel like we got picked for Family Feud too, what I said. These is a whole bunch of know-it-alls and a whole bunch of plenty degree motherfuckers that think they know everything. Can't tell them nothing. Yeah, let them answer some questions. What is we talking about? Yeah, let them come. And I am the college dropout, so if I ain't got it, hey... Look, they supposed to have it all together since you got your degrees and you know every fucking thing, like that. And that's why I'm just like, I'm telling y'all, I ain't say more than 2 sentences. Because this was literally supposed to be a joke. And that's why I'm like, oh, don't play with God. Hey. In my mind, it was a joke. But even God just showing me that there was an audition to get onto these shows. Look, and the first thing that I see right now, nationwide casting, influencers and content creators. Like, it's so much. That's why I'm like, $300 to $500. I know that's right. What they trying to do? Ooh, incentives will be based on follower count for one specific platform, which we cannot disclose at this time. But what is it? Oh, influencers with 100K followers. Okay, so you need to have 100K followers, and they only giving $500 for a 30-minute Zoom. That ain't bad now for a 30-minute Zoom. I know that's right, but I don't have 100K followers. That's why I'm like, tap in, y'all. Do a little something for me, because, honey, I ain't giving y'all this free game. That's why I'm like, watch these videos, and then give me to where I want to be, and then I start dropping gems and little stuff like this. But, child, yeah. I'm like, let me go back to the email, because I'm like, I'm telling y'all, you got to be from this email. Baby, the way y'all play. Gotta have a couple on deck. What a start. Excuse me. Oop, it ain't this one. So which one is it? Is it my main email? If that'll really tell me something. That'll really tell me how serious it is. I did this for my main email, so I might have been a little serious about this. Okay, so going down to exactly what I said. It's 2 sentences. I gave them 2 sentences. My YouTube channel and a picture. That's what they got. A picture, a YouTube, and I don't know what that picture is, because it definitely ain't loading. I don't know what I sent y'all. YouTube channel, 2 sentences. That's all I gave them. That's literally all I gave them, people. And I'm like, it shows me that I did this on, I would say Saturday, March 2nd at 6:43 a.m. That's why a bitch want to tell me that I don't be up at 6 a.m. Nigga, do you know who you fucking with? That shit really made me mad. That's why I'm like, I be wanting my own family, but it's like, nobody fucking knows me. And it's like, I completely understand, because at the same time, who I am now is who I've always been. And nobody knows that, because nobody ever let me be this person. And I said it last year. I'm like, I've always been 2% of myself like milk, because that's all people can handle. But I'm 100% now. I am the whole milk. It's giving fatty acids. It's giving on fire for God. It's giving, if you don't like it, take that up with God, because that don't got nothing to do with me. And I have learned that, baby, this stuff is beyond me. It don't got nothing to do with me. I used to have a little complexity where I did, believe that things were always about me, but everything is not about me. It's not. It kind of is. And that's something that I realized too. That's why I'm like, no imposter syndrome, and you got to know your worth. Because I realized, if God got an obsession with me, why would I think other people don't? If God is obsessed with me, what makes me think anybody else is exempt? And that's why I realized, it is what it is. I got to keep doing me. I got to be me. I got to. Why? Because there are people that genuinely are infatuated with me. Mind you, I love that for me. But it's just like, don't be infatuated with what you think I am. That's my biggest issue. Because I realize when I am not, let's just go for even nice. when people expect me to be nice. I'm not that. I'm kind. I am polite. I am not nice. Because like I said, nice can hurt your feelings being nice to someone else for pleasantries. I don't do that. Just like if you ugly, I'm not finna tell you ugly. I mean, that too. But I'm not finna tell you cute. I'm just be like, girl, I love your outfit. Your hair is so cute. Oh, I love them. Girl, you are so funny. It's plenty other things that I could give you. I could be kind about. I don't have to be nice to you and tell you, oh, you so cute, da da da. Knowing that I don't have to do that. No, I refuse to do that. That's literally where I am with things. Literally. And that's why I'm like, again, we're going to talk about no imposter syndrome. Know your worth. Because it's all circle back to after my event, I got lost getting there and coming home. Let's be honest. Because like I said, I don't know my way around the city. I definitely don't know my way around the city to be going to the other counties. Okay? So, I'm lost. I'm on toll roads. Why we got toll roads? I'm like, get me off of here. Because I'm trying to get back home after the event. Get me off of this toll road. Okay? So, I'm on a toll road. But then I see like the main sign. And I'm like, well, I'm definitely getting off of this main sign because I want to get off of this toll road. And I'm like, getting off on this main sign. My grandma live over here. I'm like, mind you, no. I do not know how to get to my grandma's house from where I was at. Just like if I travel 15 minutes from my house, I don't know how to tell you how to get back to my house. Okay? I may be able to tell you a landmark and you could get there if you know it. But hey, don't take me too far from my home because I don't know. I really don't know. So I get off on the main exit from my grandma's house. And that's when I just started praying because I'm like, okay, God, at least I'm off the toll road. At least I don't got to worry about paying no more. But I'm sitting there and I'm just like, God, just please, you know, keep me calm. Guide my heart to my grandma's house. That's just what I need. Just guide my heart to my grandma's house because literally my head started getting tight. I felt like it made me feel like this is why I don't like driving. I'm like, trust me, y'all gonna see the little 360 view because I definitely did a 360 because baby, I give you everything. I went in. It's definitely an adventure, honey. It's definitely a 360 adventure, and I'm definitely gonna let y'all upload it because trust me, I was struggling going there, and I'm definitely struggling coming back. I've already been out in the hot sun all day, you know, doing this photo booth, Juneteenth event, all that good stuff. So I'm just like, God, just get me to my grandma's house. That's really what I need. I just need to sit back, relax for just a few minutes because I don't know what I'm finna do. So I get off on the main exit and I just keep going. I'm like, what's at the airport that way? And I know my grandma don't live at the airport, so I'm like, keep going in the other direction. So that's what I just kept doing. Then I see the next, you know, and it was probably like, I probably went like 5 miles. I really was just going like, God, I don't know where I'm at. I ain't never seen none of this over here. And then I finally get to a sign that says like, next signal is the next major indicator that I knew for street. And I'm like, oh, baby, I know that. Let me get on that one. Let me turn at that next signal. So I turned at that next signal. And then the next thing I know is just like another street that I was familiar with. And then from there, that's when I was really just like at my grandma's house. And I was just like, God is so good. And that really says a lot about me being able to get to my grandma's house from nowhere in the world, but knowing at least my surroundings of the names to get me there. Because like I said, I didn't go to my grandma's birthday event. But I realized that was because I didn't want to have to go through the whole, oh, what are you doing? I realized that's really why I didn't go, which is quite unfortunate. But like I said, everybody was like, where's Kadria? Like, it's my grandma's birthday. Why is y'all worried about me? Okay, honey? And that's why when I went to my event, God made me have to get lost. Because like I said, I want to go to my grandma's house anyway. I'm like, I definitely go see my grandma because that's really my first best friend. That's my girl. Like, if I want to be anybody in the world, I want to be my grandma. And that's what we're finna get to. So, yeah. So I finally, ends up at my grandma's house. And I'm just like, God, you are so good. Because I knew if my grandma was home, even if my grandma wasn't home, like I said, I still would have put in the driveway, still would have went to sleep. I was thinking going to the neighbor's house. Miss Nadine, you home? Honey, hey, Mr. Rick. Well, Mr. Paul was outside. I was really in the neighborhood. Like, I hadn't been over there so long. Even Mr. Paul was just like, I got grandkids. Now, I'm like, dog, my parents trying to have grandkids, but I ain't got no grandkids. Yeah, I'm like, I literally used to hang out with your kids over here, and now you a granddaddy? That's what's up. But, yeah, my grandma. So, I'm at her house. Because, like I said, I can pop up my grandma at any time. That's my grandma. Okay? Like I said, baby. I knew how to get there by heart. Literally. Okay? No GPS. Heart. knowing I don't have no sense of direction like that, okay? But I did, because God is good. And it was meant to be for me to get in my grandma's house. And I need to go over there more often. I should have went live yesterday, but it's okay, because we're going to go. And I'm telling y'all now. But, yeah. My grandma was so happy that I was there. Girl, she called everybody. Like, that's why I'm like, my grandma, it didn't make or break her day that I was not at her birthday event. Because, one, like I said, it was a surprise party. She didn't even know. It would have been one thing if it would have been something that she planned and I wasn't able to make it to. But because this was a surprise party, it was just like, just like me popping up on her was a surprise. Look at God. Look at God. Popped up on my grandma, rang that doorbell. It's the little ring doorbell talking about, we are coming, we are on our way. Baby, my grandma at that door talking about, look who here. Baby, call everybody, okay? Every time somebody calls, she talking about, guess who over here? My grandma love me, just like I love my grandma. That's why I'm like, it's nothing, because I'm my grandma granddaughter, I'm God's girl, and that's just really what it is. That's why I say I love my grandma so much, because that woman has literally led so many people to Christ so that they can know God and have a relationship with God. Literally, she leads them to Christ. I realize, it's not about leading them to God. She leads them to Christ, because Jesus saves, not my grandma. She leads them to Christ. And I'm like, I know that's right. And that's literally where I'm at in my life with it. Like, I lead people to Christ. That's why I'm like, all I'm worried about is I'm Beady Baby, like I told y'all. That is my girl. Okay? When it comes to that, so I'm like, I don't understand why these other girls in the world want to be like anybody else, because between my mom and my grandma, I have really great people to model myself after. Because I don't like saying look up to, because I think that's a part of the issue and how the relationship starts getting rocky, because like I said, the power of life, it's in the tongue. Life and death is in the tongue. So you have to be, in my word, it spells, it's very powerful. I know I'm a life path 8, honey. I do this, okay? That's why I'm like, I'm an 8 girly. So that's why I'm in the process of changing my life now. Why? Because I've done it before. So it's like, let's do it again. And that's why I said, hold on, because I don't think I did it right, because ain't not one time has God been at the front. He's been in the center, but now the front. This your show, you right. I take the back seat. I will let you be the chauffeur, because I don't like driving anyway. That was the whole point. God, look at him. Look at you. That was a download. He said, you don't even like driving anyway. You right. I do like to sit back and relax. That's why I'm like, a man needs to come on and let a man be a man, honey, because I ain't got no problem letting a man be a man, honey, as long as you leading me the right way. If you ain't leading me the right way, then I can't go for it. But as long as you are, you gonna be good in my book, and I'm willing to be submissive to the right man that's willing to properly lead. That's one thing that I could definitely do, okay? We ain't got no issues, no problems, no concerns, no quarrels with that. But when it come to BS, I'll never let you give me bullshit on the platter. And I've said it before, I said it again. I don't care that you're giving me shit on fine china just because it's fine china. That's why I said, I know that in my past I've been very superficial, very materialistic. Baby, at this point I'm very spiritual. I do not play like that. Like, I've always been religious, but at this point it's bigger than me. Because like I said, to know that I'm not where I like to be in my life, and I definitely have the power to through God, because I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and God put these desires in my heart for me to have. Why would I not? It's like I still wanted them. I wanted them since I was 5, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 21, 25, 27, 30, whatever, rest of life. Literally my whole life. Like, I got to. No choice. So my grandma, yeah, over there, calling everybody, telling everybody that I'm over there, because literally, like I said, for her surprise birthday, it was a surprise for me to come. I ain't call nobody, I ain't tell nobody. Like I said, I was lost. Okay, but one place I know how to get back to, or like I said, just follow my heart. I said, God, you already know, between you and my grandma, that's my heart, baby. I love my grandparents. Oh my, that's why I'm like, that's what everybody was looking for at my grandma event, because everybody, that's what I said, don't ever discount anything that my grandma has ever done for me, because in their son absence, because he wanted to be a rapper, like I said, oh baby, they made sure they were there. Okay. Listen, my girl don't play, my girl don't off. And that's how, when I was over there, it made me realize my grandma don't know who she is. Like I said, it's grown men, and when I say grown, I'm talking about, like I said, literally, I said this online before, I mean, they could pass at any day. And I'm talking about from the fact that they have lived a life. These people, this is my grandma. So they're definitely grandparents' age. Like, these people are old. Like, at any given time, kick the bucket and it's done. I mean, have fought things and still are here, type elderly. They're not even old, elderly. Yes, because my grandma's definitely elderly. Yeah, because she could be a great grandma right now if I had a kid. Yeah, my baby. Yeah, it's to the point where she is, and that's my baby. See, that's what I'm saying. But it's elderly, definitely. But will boo-hoo cry at the mere memory of when my grandmother introduced them to Christ and helped them become the Christians that they are today, to spread God's goodness and gospel, as I'm noticing that I now do, and I've always wanted to do. So I'm definitely tapped into that. But I'm, like I said, in this grown man who I was just so thankful that she just did. I wasn't expecting it. I'm just like, oh, okay, I know that's right. Go, Granny. Yes. My grandma's really that girl. Like, literally. My grandma always say, every time she see me, even when she see me, like my hair, because it looked just like hers, my face, hers, everything, nails, she be like, them your nails? I be like, yes, girl, because these your nails. Toes. I'm like, everything. Head to toe, my grandma. I'm telling you, my grandma, me, my little brother, my older brother, my daddy's sister, my grandma, all of us look just alike, and we look just like my grandma mama. That's why I'm like, what do my grandma mama look like? Because when I tell you we all got the same face, no mistaking it, honey. It's no mistaking that we're related. It's yeah, we're his children and we're her children. That's exactly what it is. But when I told her that, even when I saw her yesterday, and she was just like, you look like you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Granny, because I be trying to be you, duh. Like, if I want to be anybody, because my grandmother is so rooted in God, and that's why I've always wanted to be my grandma. Not be my grandma, like be in her skin, but literally be as rooted in God as my grandmother has always been. And that's why I'm like, I love that I'm at the point to it now. That's why I said I've always wanted to be at the point where I can, know, like, that's something, like, I know the Bible, I know what's in it, but I never thought I'd be at the person that be able to quote Bible verses, saying it just like that. Quote the Bible by verse, like saying, oh yeah, that came from, I don't know, let's just say Ephesians. The Bible verse of the day was what? John 6:20. I'm like, let's just say it like that, because that's the one we need to say it right now. Because I'm like, it did say something about don't be afraid. I'm like, let me get to it, because we definitely need to be good stewards of the word. Let's see where we at. Ooh, excuse me, I'm like, I definitely felt that belch coming up. But yeah, it's definitely from John 6:20. It says, but he said to them, it is I, do not be afraid. I know that's right. It is I, do not be afraid. Like, you be like, fear not, child. But still, I know that's right, but still, God be coming out talking about fear not. He talking about earth is my footstool. Yo, big self, Mr. Goliath. What? Hold up. Oh, God say I'm not Goliath. I'm bigger than that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My bad. Yeah, stop playing on your top. Heard you, big fella. A big stepper, like you said. I know that's right, baby, because I'm God, daughter. I be coming with it too. Stop playing with me. Stop playing on my top, honey. But yeah, grandma, just that girl. Always been that girl. And when I be telling her, I'm like, yeah, I be doing it because I really be trying to do. She be like, girl, stop it. Granny, I don't got a lot of you. This is not a game. This is not a joke. Baby, literally, my grandma been married since she was 18 years old. What is we talking about? Yes. Try to be just like my grandma. That's why I'm like, my grandma got married young. My parents got married young. That's why I thought I was going to be married young. And the fact that it didn't happen was just kind of like, that was the first. What the f*** is this? Maybe the second, because the first would have been my parents' divorce. Second would have been, I got to circle back to that. I hope I remember, God. Second would be, that one. But like I said, my grandma do not know that. But I had to think about it. I'm like, when my grandma, because like I said, she been with my granddaddy since they was 18 years old. And apparently he was a player from the Himalayas, but nobody told me that until after my granddaddy death, and he just died maybe 2 years ago. And like I said, I'm 30 plus at this point, so I'm just not finding this real late in life that Papa was a player. Papa was a player. Let me find out. I'm like, what? What? I thought y'all always been like this. I know my grandma was my saved, sanctified with the Holy Spirit. Grandma was beating up about her man. What? Because at that point, that was her husband. Yeah, that's crazy. My granddad thought he was gonna do a little something. Beat that hoe up. And you thought you was, because my granddaddy had his it was a lounge. My grandma said it was a lounge. a speakeasy type lounge, because they born 49, child. So yeah, 48, 49, yeah, late 40s, put it like that. So my granddaddy had a little speakeasy lounge in the 60s, so they would have been in their 20s, because they got married at 18, yeah. And my granddaddy called himself having a little floozy. She called herself coming to my grandma lounge. They said she barely made it past the door. I said, what, granny? And that's why I beat bitches up too. I'm like, that's where it come from. My grandma. But my grandma punched me in my mouth one time, and that bitch connected. What? Bust my lip up so decent. Yeah, I know she whooped that hoe. Hey, I know she whooped that. My grandma is not to be played with. You do good. That's what I say. Whew. My grandma told me when I was, we'll say maybe like 9, 10, 11 years old. I mean, one time I was at church and I was mouthing off at her, and she said, do not play with me because I embarrass you in front of God and everybody else. I said, baby, not in front of God. You don't play. Okay. That was when I was young. But I was still always mouthy. And my grandma always told me stories about like how she was with my daddy and my auntie. How she always told them, don't wander off in the store because I will leave you. Let their ass walk home. I told you, baby, I stayed so connected to her heels because I asked if she loved you. Yes. Y'all walked home? Yes. Oh. Okay. But yeah, mouthing off in the store. Doom. Left-handed too, because it was the wedding ring that bust my lip up. Big one. Big knot. And she was getting me set up to go on my church trip, literally at Walmart getting stuff for the church trip. I'm telling her what I don't want, and I'm being real superficial about it. But my grandma's really that girl, because to this very day I had to tell her, like, you was right, that outfit was popping, but I guess I just didn't want it because it was from Walmart. And my grandma was really literally telling me that, like, where it comes from does not make the outfit, because what she was giving me was a classic outfit. Like I said, even when my grandma used to braid my hair down, I'd be braiding it down to get a braid out now. Like my grandma, I used to hate that younger, but my grandma was doing it because she's a classic girl, and that's why I'm like, KD is classic. I don't know why I be acting like I'm not a classic girly, because I was trying to be, like I said, real worldly, real ratchet, real secular, and it was just like I was just trying to live, you know, in both worlds at the same time, because that's really all I knew. And while I still do, I have a much better grasp of being in the world and not of it, and definitely staying more connected into my 5D realm than my 3D realm, because it was definitely more 3D than 5D, and the roles are most certainly reversed. Like literally. Yeah, it's literally 99% to 1. Yeah, literally at this point. That's just what it is. But with my grandma, like I said, being with my granddad since they were 18, there became a point where my grandpa ended up getting saved. And I don't know what may have gone on, maybe because he was just too busy trying to be a player from the Himalayas. And my grandma was just like, I think not. Especially because she had already had my granddad at this point. They married. She got your baby. She helping you with your business. Please, stop playing with my girl. So, I don't know. Probably she was just like, you know, in my mind what happened was, okay, because I'm going to let God give it a download. Yeah. You get your life together, I'm gone. Hey, it's as simple as that. Okay? And this man was not going to lose my grandma. So this man ended up getting saved. And by the time he got into a relationship of his own with God, not to keep my grandma, but to literally be a better man and be a good husband and be a good father. And yeah, like I can't believe my grandpa was ever known as a player from the Himalayas, because all I know is you know, Mr. Willie that saved lives, just like my grandma that, you know, saved lives spiritually. They lead people to Christ. That's literally all I know from my grandparents. So it's so crazy that they lived the life before me, but I met them in their 50s. I met them. Okay, we'll say 40s. Yeah, because my parents, yeah, I was just 10 at that time. Yeah, so like 40s. Yeah, I met them in their 40s. Like I said, in their 20s, they owned freaking lounges. Like, come on. So they was definitely living life. But my grandpa ended up getting saved. He ended up meeting Christ. He ended up forming his own relationship with God. And he ended up falling in love with my grandma so much that he wanted a daughter. That leaves scared the crap out of me. That he wanted a daughter. And God gave him that, because he was that was probably the confirmation from my grandma that he is serious, that this man really is, God gave him this baby. So all right, that is what it is. They had my auntie, but the kicker is He loved my grandma so much that he named my auntie after my grandma. Like, my aunt is literally has my grandma's name. I thought my grandma named my auntie after her because I've always known my grandma is that girl. So I'm like, my grandma's so conceited, she named her only daughter after her. No, my grandma's husband loved her that fucking much. I want one of my own. I mean, yeah, you mine, but I want me one of my own. And he got that. Because when I tell you all of us look just like my grandma, that's what I say. That's probably why none of us look like him. Because that bothers me. Because I'm like, I love him so much. I'm like, why don't none of us look like him? We look like my grandma. Right on out. Just, there go my kids. There go your kids, child. Literally. Like, I mean, he light skinned. I'm like, now my brothers, I will say, they are lighter than I am. Especially my older brother, because his mom is high yellow. Like, yeah, my older brother is high yellow. My younger brother, he's definitely a dirty red. I'm spicy brown. But, like, my dad is definitely a brown skin, like chestnut. So is my auntie. So is my grandma. So, yeah. But it just got to the point where that's why I'm just like, that's why I'm like I said, I've always known my grandma was that girl. But I'm like, in her eyes, she is just her. Like, it's just like, this, and that's how I am. That's why I'm like, me acting like that's how I like my grandma. You acting like I can sing, dance, and I'm just living my life as God called me to be. And there is something so spectacular in that, because I realize not a lot of people can do that. There are more people that are afraid to do it that aren't. Okay? Just cannot be who God called them to be. It's too scary. It's too abnormal. It's too not what's going on in this world. It's too, I'm going to get picked on, laughed at, ridiculed. Because like I said, people be coming for me. And it's just like I said, I don't care. I don't care what you make me in your story, because you going to always be the idiot in mine. You going to always be the dummy in mine. Because I'm like, even that whole, she got more videos than she got followers. Do you think it's going to stay that way? If I continuously do this, do you please be so for real, and do you think it's going to stay that way? And shout out to my new subscribers too, and my new followers and all of that. I do appreciate y'all for just clicking that button. I will definitely say that I greatly appreciate it, because I'm just like, I was stagnant on YouTube. My numbers were stagnant, and that's why I try to stay in y'all algorithm at this point, honey. She's here. Like we said, we got the TI download. I'm back. I'll never let you down. I'm going to shine on sight. Keep your eyes on your grind and off of mine, all right? Sheesh. In the league, yeah, they see me might be. But no matter how they do it, they can't do it like me. Keep it down for the town I'm at, okay? Recognize I'm back. Strike a match. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? No imposter syndrome, know your word. Know your word. And it's not even like you have to be arrogant or cocky with it. Because like Gorilla say, when I was humble, they didn't appreciate it. So I definitely pops my one at this point, because why not? When I wasn't popping my one, y'all thought shit was sweet. Y'all thought I was the one to play with. Why would you ever do that? I told y'all when Nikki put out that envy a long time ago. Why they go against me? Envy. Like she said, envy. All they do is envy. Why would they offend me? Why do they go against me? Don't they know I'm coming back swinging for that ass? So swinging for, why would you do that? Make it make sense to me. Okay? That's why I'm just like, what do you mean that whole, I said she got more followers than she got more videos than she got followers. Like I said, stupid. As if my goal is not to have 1,000 videos on here. So it's not mandatory for me to come on here. So it's then optional for me to come on here, because you already have 1,000 videos that you can watch. Like they said, if they can't binge watch your stuff, you don't have content. Because while it's even, it might be like 200 videos on my channel at this point, 200, whatever the case may be, every video might not be your taste. I mean, out of the 200 videos, it's what? Let's say 50 vlogs. Yeah, let's just go to, let's say it's 50 vlogs. 50 beauty videos. 50 DIY videos. 50 reaction videos. That's not a lot. I mean, that is a lot. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot. But the number could be greater. The number could be greater. So, I'm like, I should have muted the audio and everything. My bad. But, yeah, I wasn't finna. You're not out, honey. It's okay. But, yeah, at the end of the day, that's all I'm saying. And that's all I came here to say. Is I get up on my soapbox. I put it out there in the universe. And that's where the universe comes into play. Because I know people talk about manifestation and the universe and things of that nature. But it's definitely not putting the universe against God. It's knowing that God is... This is the universe. Like, we literally live outer space. What do you mean? We're on a planet. This is literally called Earth. You know, it's the cursed one, but we're here amongst the other planets. Like, we're literally outer space, which is really crazy. Hey. Wild, if you ask me. But that's what's going on. Totally forgot where I was. Oh, hold on. Because God in the universe. Okay, so yeah. It's just being in alignment and knowing that God is using everything around you. Yes, and that's what it is. God is using everything around you to give you signs. Put it like that. Because just like the Bible verse of the day, you know, said, fear not, basically. It is I. Well, sir, you said this place is your footstool. So that's like me bending down talking to an ant. Literally. It's literally like me bending down talking to an ant. Yes, that ant is going to run. Your big foot coming down, your projection. Just imagine just blowing your breath on an ant. When you just be blowing it. Be rolling around. Could you imagine? And that's what be going on here. Like, it's just like, that's why he says fear not. Because it's like, sir, use a big back. Big back. You know? Hey. You cute, but, hey. Woo. Yikes. No, not yikes, but, yeah. Yeah. So I use everything. Because that's also what the Bible says too. Take these signs into account. Yes, it does. It does. That's what you got to be a good steward of the word. That's what it says. And I'm always looking for it. I hope it is looking for me as much as I'm looking for it. Because I be looking for what was said. What that mean. That's what they do. That's what I'm all right now. Yeah. Be tapped and tuned in. Okay. And that's why I said I advise you to too. That's why I come on here as much as I possibly can to say such. Hey, all right. But yeah, we made it. We made it. All right, because yeah, we almost to the hour mark of this. Yep, I said it right. All right, no, little slight dyslexia. We made it to just about the hour mark of this live, and pretty much what I'm saying, or what I'm going to say, is pretty much going to close out today's little smoke session, because I'm almost done with my what my roller say this is. What my raw roller say this is. Hold on, let me roll it. Let me open it. It's a hemp plastic cigarette rolling machine. That's what it say. That's what it is. That's definitely what it is. So yeah. Like I said, we almost done, but we're gonna close out because, like I was talking about my Family Feud thing. Because either way it goes, I'm like, even if I don't get on Family Feud, which if it happens, it happens. I would love for it to happen, because I would love to go on Family Feud. I deserve to be on Family Feud. I affirm that. I deserve to be on Family Feud. And by God's means, he'll figure it out. Even if it's not this round, if I get my own family in a few years and we go that way, so be it. Even if I make my own something Family Feud, whatever the case may be, we'll take it, God. But yeah, like I said, it's not like I don't have a whole paternal side of my family, but like I said, they are I don't want to say normal, because now that I think about it, especially my daddy is off his rocker, honey. I mean, off the meter. And I'm like, I feel like my auntie could, yeah, I'm like my brother. Like I said, okay, so my daddy's son, my oldest brother. Okay, so me, my daddy's son, my daddy, my grandma, my auntie. Because, yeah, my little brother wouldn't even want to go. And my older brother definitely needs some money. But the only reason why I didn't submit them is because I didn't have a picture of them like I had to show them. Because I really feel like what I submitted just showed them. It was just like, yes, honey. They went through them. Yeah. Because I don't think they're going to go back to my... Even if they do, I don't care if they go back to it. I'll just tell them I switched up the people, because we still good quality content. And that way I literally get to be the Burton family, because I'm like, my name wasn't even going to be on there. That's how raw I am. Like, I was literally going to let my stepdaddy name be on there. Maybe my mom would hyphenate it as her marital name is, her maiden name and her marital name at the most. And that would be a representation of me, but it still wouldn't even be my surname like I love it to be for my granddaddy. That's why I'm just like, so maybe that is what God want me to do now that I got this. Okay. And don't nobody on this side want to do nothing. So, but like I said, I really feel like what I submitted, like I said, I put 2 words in there. These people crazy, pick us. 2 sentences. Shoot. But I'm like, even if I change my cast members up, we'll still be good quality content. That's the best thing. Even though they're not as crazy over there, they real. That's one thing I do know. I don't have to worry about nobody putting on no show. They definitely gonna be their real self. It ain't gonna be no aliases, no masking it. Them people gonna be 100%. So maybe that is what God's saying. Just go ahead and, cause it's not like I didn't tell them, and that's specifically why I told them, because I wanted to give people the opportunity to be like, I'm on board, okay? Because that's I thought everybody. I'm like, y'all act like we don't watch Family Feud. Y'all act like we don't enjoy this. I really thought people were gonna jump at the chance to do it, but that didn't happen. And so I'll see what my other side has to think about it. I'm like, we'll see what the consensus is giving over there, because especially if they say they want to do it, I will definitely have to carry myself back over there to film that audition video, sit them down, yeah, and get to this money, honey. That sound about right to me. God say, yup, it do. It definitely do sound about right. So yeah, because I'm like, we pretty much at the end of this video. So closing it out, honey. With me being in my grandma's house, my dad was over there. We were just chilling and talking as we do, like when he comes over here to, see me. So basically, I'm just over there doing it. And my dad was talking to me, and he didn't go into depth. And I do need to make him expound upon this, because it is, oh my God, I gotta think of another word other than crucial or critical. Maybe imperative. It is. It's imperative to the essence of who I am. That's why it matters. Because a lot of the reason why I don't date men with kids is because of my relationship with my father. Like I said, I don't like how, like I said, my father was absent because he was out being a rapper. But like I said, his parents definitely stepped in on his behalf, because, like I said, baby, they was in love with God and me, baby. I was their first grandchild. So, I'm the only granddaughter, honey. And I look just like them, please. Even though my older brother do, but my daddy a mess, honey. I guess he didn't know about that one. Apparently. I don't know. My brother said he found out the situation, so. He been on the channel. He'll let y'all tell it. I done been with him. I should make my daddy tell the story of how his kids came to be. How you met my mama. How you met my brother mama. How you met my other brother mother. Because when you got 3 baby mamas, sir. No. You got 1 ex-wife, which is my mama, and 2 baby mamas. Because them other 2, where they came from. Because like I said, my mama had a ring on it, honey. Them other 2, the one before and the one after, how that happen? But yeah, my daddy, love him dearly, because that's what I said. I'm a daddy's girl, but he can't know that until I get my back child support, period. Until you come through like you're supposed to come for a daddy, you can't know that I'm a daddy's girl, because you really got to come through, and then I can really give you your 1-2s. But until you do that, I can't do that. I mean, I won't even do that. But it's like he knows, so it really don't matter. But I'm really not going to be like, it's going to be like in energy and expression, not in essence of words. Simple as that. But I was talking to him, and he was talking to me about how when my mom like had graduated from college and she was deciding whether or not she was going to go to the school that we ended up going to or the other school, because I wanted to go to the other school, but we ended up going to the school that she went to because she, got her degree in education, so she couldn't be a big teacher, because I'm not a little teacher, because to this day them kids remember every student my mama had. They like, I'm not gonna say every student, but I would say at least one student from every, I would say, yeah, anybody that had my mom, yeah, it's like you gonna remember her, because they still call her my daddy last name, because that's how long my mama been teaching, because she been meant. That is funny now that I think about it. But yeah, my dad was telling me how she was thinking about going to the school, like I said, that I wanted to go to. And she was like, everybody that I know is there, and that's why I really want to go there. Because I'm like, yeah, she was right, everybody was there, and that's why I wanted to go there. He was like, that's why I told her don't go there. And I'm like, you were the reason why we didn't go there? He was like, yeah. He was just like, she was talking to me about a decision that she was making, and I told her, I was just like, you'll be better off going over there, because basically it was a black school and a white school, put it like that. I wanted to go to the black school, but he was telling her, you need to go over there with the white people, you need to go do different things. And I told him, I was like, that's crazy that you said that, because at this time, this is after my parents had split, because my mama literally went to college because she was divorcing my daddy and needed to change her life, but they always keep in connection with each other. And that's why I'm like, we're gonna stay with me. Okay, so yeah, he was just talking about how he was, helping her with a major life decision, because I'm like, daddy, that really that moment right there changed my life. Like, I'm like, after the whole divorce, my mom going to college and deciding that this is what my life is going to be. I now have a college degree, and I don't just work regular jobs anymore. I work a career field industry job. Definitely catapulted her life as a black woman in the 90s and the 99s and 2000s. Yes, ma'am, it did. Yes, sir, it did. It definitely did. And that's why I don't take nothing away from her, because that's why I'm like, she's that bitch and I'm that bitch junior. That's just what it is. I don't. So it's like, I kind of get why she would want me to be her, but it's just like, babe, I don't want to be you. Like, that's just what it is, unfortunately, because it's like, I didn't complete college like she wanted me to. I didn't pledge to her sorority like she wanted me to. I don't work in the career field of choice. It's just like everything that she worked so hard for, I did not give a fuck about. And it's unfortunate to say, but that's part of the reason why I feel like you have to keep God at the center, because that's not right, because God was at the center, but you have to keep God first. Because it's just like, that's why I said, even just now as an adult, because I am an adult, bitch, you got to get this shit together. I ain't even mean to say it like that, God, but yeah, because I'm just like, even though you have been put in a child's place, you are an adult, girl. You get to make these decisions. Jesus, God, and that's a complexity. That's why I'm like, if anybody say, oh, she got a handicap, it's literally only because to this very day, I'm expected to stay in a child's place, which is so crazy, because like, I be getting into it with my mom, and that's why I'm like, I told you I surrendered on live, and this shit just hit the fan. It's just like, I can't just let you, it's just like, and that's something that I noticed too. I'm glad we here to smoke sesh, because I just keep going, because we're gonna have to circle back to my daddy, because that's something that I noticed too. I noticed that, like I told y'all, I surrendered on live, shit hit the fan with my man, with my mom. It was just like, what is going on here? But it's because everybody sees me for who they want me to be and not who I am. So when I say something or when I do something that's not what they expected of me to be, I'm ruffling feathers. I'm Donald Duck. And it's not even like I'm trying to do it. It's just like, I'm just living my life. But here I am pissing you off about it. Like getting into it with that man. I'm like, I realize the issue is you still see me as the 10-year-old me that you met when I was 10 years old, and it's like, I'm not that. In a sense, that's why I'm like, I am, but at the same time, I'm 31. It's like, why do everybody expect me to be whoever they thought me to be when they met me? That's what it is. It's like, I grow, I evolve. Do you? That's the question. Because that's my goal. I actively evolve. Yeah. It's like them crabs, you know? Yes, you may be a crab in a shell, but you know, you outgrow that shell and you got to get a big one, because if you don't, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt your body, honey. You got to get out of that. That's why I'm just like, that must be my Virgo sun as a hermit crab, my Cancer moon as a crab, because baby, I actively shed that shell. And that's probably, now that makes sense of why when I came home from college, my parents were saying, you're just a shell of the person that we know. You're right. That's exactly what was supposed to happen. Because I'm not 17 anymore. I'm never just gonna be just a 17-year-old. And that's why I'm like, it shouldn't take monetary value for anyone to be respected, because it's like, I'm still gonna be who I am even if I had $1 million. I'm still gonna actively evolve. I'm still gonna try to be, you know, my best self, because I'm like, even if I had $1 million, I would have had to have done the work to be my best self. But either way it goes, it's just like, no one's perfect. And I've only been alive, you know, 3 decades and barely 3. So, and now, like I said, I'm living a life that is transformative. So this is the whole new life. Y'all know, that's why I'm like the cat. Baby, they got 9 lives. You know, I'm always living a new life. It's always an evolution. It's always Catwoman, honey. That's what it's given. Halle Berry edition and the original. That's right, and the original, honey. Yes, the remake and the original. That's just what it is, honey. Because even Zoe did it too. That's why I'm just like the badass Annie Richard. She's just a badass individual. That's just, put it like that. That's all that it is. So yeah, I am letting nature. So yeah, just calm down, because I'm like, it's a little flying thing out here, and it's yellow, and it just really just had me looking at stuff. But it's gonna mind this business, and I'm gonna mind mine. So yeah, here I am at this point of transformation, and while it's beautiful for me to undergo, I have no qualms. I have no quarrels. I know it pisses people off, but like I said, when I was humble, y'all didn't appreciate it, and he had me broke. Somewhat broken. But like I always said, broken crayon still color, baby. And that's broken crayon still color, baby. And that's why God said, I will spin the block about you, baby. Oh, because I'm a sheep. Yeah. Or it's supposed to be a lamb. A shepherd with sheep. Jesus is the lamb, though. It's a smoke session, honey, because I'm like I said, we definitely have seen about the Satan covered as sheep covered as Satan, like that. Well, I'm like, whatever the two may be. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, closing this out, because we definitely at the hour mark. With the whole situation with my dad, was like picking the schools, helping my mom pick the schools, and like I said, it just definitely helped transform, you know, our life and change our living conditions. Pretty much everything. Yeah, pretty much everything. It definitely did. My dad was just like, it just made him look at life just differently. And I'm thinking probably because it would have been like, what if he would have actually been a good, active father and husband as he should have been to our family? What it would have been to this very day, because of what's going on, like I said, with me minding my black-owned business and being, you know, and working with my dad, and which is great, because like I said, he was absent, so it's great that he's coming back and we get to work together. I love that for me, because like I said, I'm really a daddy's girl, but he still got to pay that back child support, honey. Period. That's just dead on that. I'm not playing. It's not a joke, honey. My mama need that. Not even my mama she need that, baby. Because, baby, she put in way more than what you ever put in, what you owe in child support. I know that. I ain't never had a bad. Chris was always huge, honey. What do we mean? To this very day, that's why I'm like, she need that back and do. Whether I get it back or you, somebody got to get it back to her. And we don't want it back in blood. We want it back in the monetary currency of why we're here. Okay? It's just that on that. Period. But I was just like, that's crazy. And I'm like, they be talking all the fucking time and time. I mean, he be talking more. And that's all I say, even when I think about, or not think about, my daddy be talking to me. And I be like, how do you even know that happened? He be like, your mom told me. And I'm like, now my mom is telling you my business, but as she should. And that's something I love about Scorpio women. You gonna be that baby daddy. Thought this was. Thought you was gonna leave me with this baby? Oh, no. She won't. Here she go again. Let me tell you what she done did. Let me tell you about your daughter. Okay? Have you spoken to your job? Oh, because yeah. You gonna be that baby daddy. You the pappy. In the case of, we have determined, you are the father. Yes, sir. So yeah, that's why I was just like, that really makes me look at dating and stuff, because I be like, child, like, I even put that on Facebook, baby, like, dealing with that little man. I hate to call him that, because that's what it is, because that's the way it came out, because that's what it is. Not talking to me made me feel like you went back to your family for Father's Day, because what's going on here? Okay, the way you handle situations, beyond me, crazy. We not finna do this, like, and it be making me think I'm wrong. Just like I told him, I understand you used to seeing your mama and your daddy hate each other and still been married your whole life. Your whole life, because they still together to this very day. But I'm not gonna do that with you. That's just not gonna happen. That was the very last thing that I said. Okay, that man told me shut up or some shit like that. That's why I was just like, I'm not gonna deal with this, because sir, if you thought wrong, you better watch what you think, for you don't have nothing to think with. Okay, because that's crazy. You've got to be out of your mind to respond to me in such a manner and think that I would want to be with you and be a wife to a man like this, sir. Because, I mean, just me, question would be, it's just like, welcome to my world. We got a little bit of time, because I'm definitely going to try to end this live. We're going to try to end it at 1111. Oh, girl, we ain't even got the message, because we deleted. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right. Definitely don't have the messages. Oh, wait. Might be on the other iPad, because I'm like, we do have it out here. Because that's the thing about Apple devices. I thought that man was blocked on all devices, but then it be coming to the other ones. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay, so yeah, after I did the whole, I know you used to seeing your parents do all that, but I ain't doing all that. That wasn't the last thing I said. Well, it kind of was, because it was the same sentence. I said, nope, okay, yeah, that was. I said, you can keep that away from me. But then I followed up with, and I was like, ain't no way you know God the way you respond as a 30-plus-year-old man. That's why I don't fuck with you. You low vibrational as fuck, okay? That man said, I just did a 12-hour shift. I don't got time for your shit. I'm going to sleep. Talk to you later. Talk to you never, whenever. What? Like what? Because this is my whole issue. Oh, okay. Real tea. Let's get into it. Because this is exactly why we got. Let's get into it. We can end this. We can end it off just like this. Because definitely no imposter syndrome, baby. Know your worth. Don't let nobody play with you. Don't let nobody play with you, okay? So this was the issue right here. The issue with me was, I don't even know why you're trying to sexually engage with me, because I'm not going for none of that. One, you not my husband. Two, you don't got no money. Are you fucking crazy? Like, let's be so for real. I don't even know if I'm finna be with you enough to be giving you. No, sir, I'm not trying to do none of that, okay? So that's how we got into it, okay? So we get into it, and I'm not going for none of that, honey. So I feel like I was being mean, but I meant what I said, because I don't give a fuck. I'm still not finna be doing not a fuck thing with you, nigga. What? Are you crazy? You what? Come on. I mean, you gotta marry me and give me a house. I mean, do a little something, because it's just like, please don't ever think you finna just get something. No, like, no. That's why I'm just like I want to be married. I want to be with somebody. Like, come on, let's go. You want to be boyfriend and girlfriend? Let's just get married. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. What's up? Cause we ain't getting no younger, so we might as well do it. Okay. But then, yeah, I feel like I was being harsh or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I was doing up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Probably I was working on my Facebook, something like that, monetization, something like that, or woke back up. So then I just texted him. I was like, I love you. Because like I said, mind you, I've been dealing with this man since I was 10 years old, okay? Well, I've known him since I was 10 years old. So, yeah, that's what it was. And we've always felt like we had this little cosmic love flame thing. And I was at 3 o'clock in the morning. So then he responded to me at 6:30 in the morning and said, I love you too. So at that point, it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm thinking you up, you on your way to work, whatever the case may be. I'm going to just let you, you know, because I know you've been working. So I'm really trying to let you cool out, chill out, do your little thug izzle. I'm definitely going to miss the 11:11 mark, which is so sad. So give me till 11:15. We should be done by then because it ain't long. Oh, because this is the part that I got posted on Facebook. So yeah, we're going to end at, yeah, hour and a quarter. So yeah, text me back at 6:30 a.m. say I love you too. So like I said, I'm thinking, you know, you woke up, you at work, okay? Simple as that. So then he texts me later on that day at 5:40, almost 6 o'clock p.m. Okay, that man said, headed to work, I'll talk to you when I get a break. At that point, I sent the astronaut because I need space, and he knew what that meant. He said, oh yeah, like that, like, oh yeah, bitch, really, nigga? Not what's wrong, because you know what's wrong. That's the thing. No, and that's why we got to keep going, because thank God, because we had the 111. That was it. That's literally why it's no imposter syndrome. Know your worth, because you know what you're doing. Why would you not have text me? Even if it's just throughout the day, if you're not at work, even if you said, damn, you ain't finna check up on me, even if you felt some type of way, even if it was, you know, what you're doing, like something. The fact that you didn't say anything. But then again, I don't know. Because I'm like, were you sleeping? Like, because I'm like, let's see. That would have been from 6:30 in the morning when you woke. Hold on, nah. Because I'm like, from 6:30 in the morning when you woke up, it texts me back. If that, or whatever the case has been that you didn't respond, from 3 to 6. And let's say you just woke back up. No. Because I'm like, you text me about 5. No. I ain't going for it. Yeah, don't go for it, honey. So then I sent the Cat Williams Friday when he told Donna, I am tired of your presence. Dismissed. Okay? Because it's Pimp Zeddy. Okay, baby, I don't play like that. Are you kidding me? All right. So that was that. That was the end of the day. That was what? Let's see. 6:07 on Monday. Okay? 6:07 on Monday. I am tired of your presence. Dismissed. Then I posted it on Facebook too. Okay? Didn't hear anything from that man. Then Tuesday, 6:01, I get a morning. I said, what's up? He talking about, just got up. Why you up so early? I said, I'm always up early. Like I said, even when I showed y'all that Family Feud email that I got, it showed that I sent that bitch in at 6:30 in the morning because I really be up trying to get to this money, honey. Trying to get to this money. What are you talking about? Okay? Talking about not at 6. Why would you insult me like that? That literally lets me know that you don't know me. Okay? That's why I'm like, people don't know you for who you are. People know you for who they want you to be. And that's crazy. Because that's so disrespectful. And I said, the fuck? How you going to tell me? I'll be up around 5, 6. And then I also sent another message, and I said, you clearly don't know me, and that's why I don't like dealing with you. I told you yesterday I needed space, and you replied with some stupid shit, and that's where I cut this BS off. But I'm talking about, I'm good on you, real shit. Somebody else son text me, good morning, gorgeous. I sent the little party horn celebration. Have a nice life. Baby, because you texting me. Oh, that was because, like I said, it was on Tuesday. So, Monday, that was somebody's son text me at 9 o'clock in the morning. It would have been 8 o'clock his time. And wherever you were is where you were. But that man definitely texted me, good morning, gorgeous. You didn't talk to me until 5:40 in the afternoon on Monday. Let's be so for real, Boogie. Let's be so for real about this, okay? I had a download, but I just missed it, and that sucks. And then, yeah, so I told him, have a nice life. So he then said, shut the fuck up. Dang, it's crazy. This is going over. But I'm like, I am almost done. And then that's when I told him, I said, I'm a child of God. I'm not dealing with your demonic ass. And then you always want to call me evil. I know you watched your parents be together for years and hate each other, but you can keep that clear away from me. Then I sent another message. I said, ain't no way you know God and you respond as a 30-plus-year-old man, and that's why I don't with you. You low vibrational. Like, because I have to be with a man that knows God. I can't do it. You got to know. You got to go through God to go to me. You got to go through God to get to me. There's no way to get to actually know who I am without God. Why? Because I don't even know for real. He be the one that's telling me. He be the one, if he say, hit him with a pivot, that's what we going to do. Okay? What? I'm just learning who, and that's what I said. It's not even that I'm just learning who I am. At this point, I'm just exposing who I am. Because like I said, I've always been who I've always been. Like my mama said, I've always been, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it since I could speak. I thought that was since I remember saying that at like 4. Because it was when I specifically remember when it was the part where I was tying my shoes. And everybody was always tying my shoes. Look, that's what it felt like to me. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Hey, calm down. Don't act like I can't tie my shoes. All you had to do was tell me to tie my shoes and I can tie my shoes. You might have to wait a little moment. But I can get it done with these rabbit ears, honey. My mom was like, no, you've been saying that since you could talk. And we had to tell you, Kendra, you cannot. You cannot hold a bottle, baby. What do you mean? Since you could talk, I can do it. Like, babe, you need help. You cannot put on your old clothes. You cannot reach that. You cannot. It's okay. It's just fine. No issues. But that's me. I've always been like that. And that's why I'm like, I've always been who I've been. And I've always loved me. I've always known me. And like I said, I just evolved. It's just how I handle things and how I do things is what changes. Yeah, definitely. Because like I said, with 2017 me being able to be, you know, harassed by people, because I was harassed by that man. Like I said, I've never engaged with anyone for over 3+ hours. Like I said, not male, not female. And that's why that particular situation stuck out to me the most, because I was just like, why is it bothering me? And I was like, wait, because you've never engaged with anyone for that long, male nor female. So to have to go back and forth with a 40+-year-old white man is crazy. Sir, that's why I said, you're miserable and don't even know it. You're home with the cat. What white man do you know that has a cat? You're either lonely or gay or both. Okay? That's why I said you felt triggered, because the post was about men and gays. And you started talking about black people. Everybody else stayed on topic. Okay? Talking about Penelope left the room. Fuck Penelope. I didn't mean to say it like that. I meant to say it like this. Fuck Penelope. And Father God, please forgive me, even though I meant that. But, oh, God said, yeah, but everybody can't take that. So, yeah. Penelope. That cat. Please. As soon as I cut it back off, I only put it on for 5 seconds and Penelope came back in. You nor Penelope are my target audience, stupid. That's the biggest key takeaway of it all, too. Okay? Divine Cosmic Cousins only. Honey, what are we talking about here? Think my target audience is a white, lonely male over 40? If you're going to be a white male, be the one that got some money. And you're sending it. Not the lonely, broke one, sir. You have a cat and nothing else. And a service dog that's getting serviced by somebody else that's trying to hop in, and I had to eat her up too. You shut up too, homegirl. You just as stupid. That's why y'all friends. Told y'all, I told somebody it was stupid. It was for that a group of my friends collectively said it was stupid, and the stupid person didn't believe me. That's when I realized stupid people don't believe that they're stupid. That's when I knew it was confirmed. Because all of us that even knew that I had the intelligence, because people be acting like they don't fucking know that I had the intelligence, which blows me, okay? And that's why I literally had to stop being so materialistic too, because I'm like, is it the clothes? Is it the, what is it? Is it because I try to, you know, be superficial? Because that's never what it gave. It always gave. She loves the library, honey. I need to return them books, because they definitely do, and I don't need them to charge me. Now that I think about it, I owe them library books. I got a few more days. I definitely need to get them books in that drop, because I'm done with them. But yeah, what are we talking about? She knows her library card number by heart, honey. She loves to research. She is a Virgo. She analyzes, honey. This is what she does, okay? So that's why I was just like, I don't understand. Collectively, people that agreed that we were all intellectual individuals saw somebody that just was fucking not. And like I said, when that person said that, I was just like, beats me. Learn something new every day, as you should. As you should. That's why I was like, if you think you know it all, no, you've been mistaken. No, just know you've been mistaken. That's just what it is. But yeah, And then after I responded with that, you low vibrational as fuck. That's why I don't want to deal with you. You don't know God. I ain't got no response to that, because that's how I know you demonic. That's why I said, baby, I'm not finna be Phoebe with Cole. No. I cannot be the good witch that's out here fighting all the evil, and you're the leader of evil. How does that sound? Crazy. Like I said, I'm out here ruffling feathers and disturbing the demons in people. It's crazy. It's hey, and that's why that Bible say, pray not only for you, but pray for me too. Pray for everyone, honey, everywhere. Father God, we thank you. What? And say pray in the spirit. Ishaboke seteke. Shanda. Seke. Okay now. Hallelujah, Father God. You are so worthy, God. So I'm like, we definitely put that energy out there. Yes, God. Glory be to you. Shanda boke seteke. Sharakata kasata seteke seteke. Glory, yes, God. Only giving and receiving nothing but your goodness. That's why I'm like, and that breeze felt good till you did with that one. Oh, and that one too. I know that's right. I know that's right. So good, so great. You know it. I mean, I know it too. Whew. But yeah, that's the whole Mr. I just did a 12-hour shift. I don't have time for your I'm going to sleep. Talk to you later. Talk to you never. Whatever. At this point, he was already blessed on the phone. I'm blessed. I guess he was blessed because I was out his life. I know that's right, God. Okay? Because now you get to do whatever you was going to do without having to do what did I say? Oh, okay. It's gone now. Yeah. Without hearing from me, honey. Because you was already blocked on the phone. That don't even work for real. And, yeah. This iPad so shattered, sir, we could barely see what you was saying. Listen. Listen, when I tell you this mug so crackety crack crack crack, you see this? I'm like, you can't see it because this is definitely the outside iPad. Yeah, that's why I'm like, baby, you can see the silver going to the back of this. I'm like, the case broke, everything. Case missing keys. You can see this through that. No, silver part is that, honey. Gone. Pieces are missing from the iPad. Okay, you can't even talk to me. Yeah, that's what I said. You got to go through God to get to me. Because you can't even talk to me. I ain't going for it. You can't talk to me. I see why Dream Doll say talk to me nice. Okay? You really can't. Because I ain't going for it. So, yeah. I'm like, let me call my people at this point. Because I'm like, let me see who won't get on Family Feud with me. It's time to play the Family Feud. Yeah, I'm gonna go. So at this point, thanks for tuning into the video. You are greatly appreciated. If you are watching the live replay, just know that it's all love, baby. If you tune into the live, just know that you are greatly appreciated. Okay, honey? It's all love, baby. One thing for sure, you know that's what it is. But I'm gonna go, honey. It's KD. My time is out. Toodles. My dramatic is gonna start like now.